Hi everyone, my name is Jackie Hutchison, and to me, mindfulness is simply paying attention. Today I'm going to show you 3 things you can do when you take a break from work, studying, whatever, and it's also a great way to start your day, help you to get from being up in your head to drop down into your body. Okay, so here we go. The one thing you might need is couch pillow. Okay, here we go. The first thing we're going to do is just come to standing if you're sitting, and let's just sort of swing our arms back and forth. So as you do this, you might feel your collarbones sort of release a little bit. Just getting some movement there through the shoulders. Okay, so we want that movement because our first activity involves a self-hug. So we're just going to swing our arms around. Let's all put our right arm on top and take hold of opposite shoulders. I'm going to sit so you can see this from sitting if this is easier in that way. So here I am, got hold of my shoulders. I'm going to relax through my shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Allow my chin to move toward my chest. And then I'm just going to round my back. So for you parents, this looks like slouching or maybe the texting position of a teenager. But once I get here, I just want to take a few breaths. Remember, our task is to pay attention here. You might gently roll your head side to side. It's also nice to come in and out of that position, especially if the sensation feels sort of intense to you. So chin down, I'm just rounding through my back, maybe rolling my head, maybe a little bit of side to side with my whole trunk. And then I'm going to come up, take a big breath in. We're going to do the other side. So this time your left hand on top of the right. Take hold of your shoulders. If you can't get all the way around to your shoulders, you could just take hold of your shirt. From here, chin to chest, round the back, and again, just let go here. Allow your awareness to drop into your back body. Notice how your neck feels, your upper back feels. Add those little movements that feel good to you. You certainly could do this from standing. Just a couple nice and easy. Okay, back to center. We're going to inhale one more time. Take a big breath in. Let it out through the mouth. All right, first one's done. I'm going to move this out the way. Here's our second exercise. We're going to get on the floor. So it might take us a moment to get into this position. Allow your feet to be wide. And you just want to be up on your elbows, elbows under shoulders, and just press into your elbows here so that we're not kind of hanging out on the ligaments of our shoulders. So if you are watching this on a screen, get that in front of you so you don't have to do this with your neck in order to watch. Okay, so take a second here. You might shift your hips left to right. If you have any discomfort in your back, you might squeeze your glutes and then release that and see if giving some support with your glutes is helpful. You could do some of that. I imagine if you have a four-legged friend, maybe they've discovered you're now on the floor. So, and for those of you who have adopted animals in this time of quarantine, thank you for that. If you know of someone who has a puppy, email me. Okay, here we go. So from here, we're going to do a little bit of extension with rotation. So again, I'm just gently pressing into my elbows. I'm going to push now into my left hand, straighten my left elbow, And I can feel my left hip gently come up off the ground. What's really important is that you have this sense that your legs are just coming along for the ride. I'm going to come down through center and do the other side. Push into the right hand, straighten the right elbow. If this left arm is uncomfortable, you can move it. Like you might widen your elbows here a little bit. That's an okay thing to do. Maybe walk your hands further away if that feels better on your back. I just want to move side to side in a little bit of extension. Again, my legs are relaxed here. Just nice and easy, back and forth. All right, and then back to center. Here we go. You might again squeeze your glutes, let go of that effort. Press back. You might take your hips over your heels just for a second, but what's really going to feel good is our next and third movement. Couch pillow. And I'm going to sit not on the pillow like this, but on the edge of it. So from here, it doesn't matter if your knees are up, no sweat. I'm going to just take a breath in, and as I exhale, I'm just going to start to hinge forward. You don't have to have a perfect straight back or any kind of crazy thing. You just want to come forward till you meet some resistance. If you're doing this with me, you'll know what that is when you get there. And then I'm going to, again, just sort of drop my chin a little bit. So maybe I'm looking at my knees, and I'm just going to sway a little bit left to right. So for me, this is going to look different for all of us. I can come forward quite a bit here. But what I really want you to do is to pay attention to where you feel this. So for me today, I feel this a lot in my lower back. And I think if you think, oh, well, that's weird, I feel it behind my knees or behind my thighs, I think, yeah, perfect. We're just going to meet our body where we're at and just nice and easy. See if you can almost have your head sort of lag behind here as you do a few nice, easy movements. Take a few deep breaths. Remembering you could pause this if you wanted to stay and do a bunch more of any of these. And then to come out of it, just pushing into the hands. There it is. You did it. The universal sign of victory. I did it. Okay, so from everyone on campus, we love you. Stay safe, and thank you for connecting.